Hello guys, and welcome to another Premiere Pro tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to export long videos faster in Premiere Pro without crashes. The first thing you need to do when creating a sequence for long form content is to check your sequence settings. To do that, go over to sequence over here and select sequence settings, and under your editing mode over here, you would like to come over to your preview file format over here and set it to a high quality ProRes such as QuickTime. So I'm going to set my preview file format over here to QuickTime, and I'm going to set my codec as Apple ProRes 422HQ, and this format is going to help with faster rendering and faster export. Another thing you should do is to make sure that your resolution here for your width and your height is the same thing as your sequence that you have created, and come over here and hit OK. And now when you render your files and go over to export, you can check the box that says use previews, and this way Premiere Pro will not preview your files anymore, but it will use the previous previews, and this will drastically speed up your export time. Another thing you can do is to go over to video over here, and under video you want to scroll down to your bitrate settings. So select more over here depending on the version of Premiere Pro that you are working with. Now if you scroll down over to your bitrate settings, under your bitrate encoding, we have three settings over here. We have the CBR, we have the VBR1 pass, and the VBR2 pass. The CBR stands for constant bitrate settings, and the bitrate means the amount of bandwidth that you give to your video per second. The higher the number, the better your video quality, but also the longer your export time will be. The higher the number means the higher the quality, but the longer your export will be. Also, the smaller the number means the lower the video quality, but also the faster your export will be. The next is the VBR1 pass, and this means variable bitrate settings. Here you can set the minimum and the maximum bandwidth per second. Now the VBR has the ability to manage the bandwidth much better, resulting in a better video and a lower file size, but it's going to expose it to a longer time exporting. And if we go back to the third bitrate settings over here, the VBR2 pass, what this does is going to render your video twice to get a smaller file size while retaining its quality, but it's going to take double the time, which means longer export time. So for exporting long form content faster, I'm going to recommend that you use the CBR settings, which is a constant bitrate. For full high definition videos, I'm going to suggest that you set this at 20. To confirm which preset you are using, you can come over here to custom over here, and you can see most of these are full high definition, so you can leave them at 20. But if you are using the ultra high definition, if I come over to the more presets, when I type in ultra high, you can see these ones that are 4K. When you're exporting a 4K sequence which are ultra high, I'm going to change my target bitrate from 20 to 60, and we hit export. Another thing you can do for faster exports is to send it to Adobe Media Encoder. And all you need to do is to hit this play button over here, and Adobe Media Encoder is going to begin to export your videos much faster than Premiere Pro would. And that's it guys on how to export longer form videos in Premiere Pro. Thank you for watching, and see you guys in my next tutorial tomorrow.